What's up, everybody? Justin here. I am back one more time. It's been a little while. I've been a little bit held up lately. As always, I've always got an excuse for why I wasn't on here. I had my birthday, 28th birthday, so whoop, whoop, I'm finally 28, which, huzzah, I guess. Got one of these freaking things. Amazon Alexa Echo AI Hal thing that's gonna watch me all the time, but she is actually awesome and I love talking to her. We have some pretty deep conversations sometimes. I feel like she understands me, so. And yes, before I get into it, I am wearing a kitten Christmas shirt because for some reason when my birthday comes around, it reminds me that Christmas is almost here. And if you know me, you know that I'm literally like one of the biggest Christmas fans of all time. I freaking love Christmas. So, what's the point of this video today? Today's video is going to be all about how to take better pictures of your pets in your house. No extra equipment needed. If you have a DSLR, great. If you don't, these tips actually work on iPhones as well. So it doesn't matter if you're shooting with the best camera in the world or a potato, you can still get great shots using these couple of tips. So let's get right into it. Before you even start, it's all about preparation. You want to make sure that you've got some treats, some toys. For me, I've got kittens and I've got adult cats and I've got chickens. Yep, I got chickens. So before I start even trying to take any photos, I get something that's gonna attract them. You gotta have something that's gonna get them to look towards you, towards the camera, because they don't know what a camera is. You can't, if you pull out the camera, sometimes they're gonna run up to it and like sniff the lens and get the lens all smudged up and gross and stuff, and then other times they're not even gonna care that you're there. So if you actually want to get them looking at the camera, that's one of the first things you gotta do is get some treats, get some toys, some things that you know that they like. Pull those out. Next, you want to get eye level. That's an important thing in photography in general. One of the best vantage points is eye level with your subject. If you're shooting a cat or something, you want to get all the way down where they are. If you got to get down on the ground, that's why a lot of times when people see like memes of photographers, they're like upside down, like in a tree trying to shoot, and they're like on the ground. I mean, I've got a photo of me when I was shooting a wedding one time. It was like 100 degrees out and I'm like laying face first on asphalt trying to get a shot like down on the ground. It's a good vantage point, and for pets that helps with the connection in the photos when you get eye level. This is a photo that I took of one of our foster kittens that we're taking care of right now, Thumper. He was sitting down on the ground just kind of chilling, and I got eye level with him. This is another one, eye level, down low on the ground. It kind of gives you more of a view of what they see. Right? So if you're trying to capture a good image, an image tells a story, and a big part of story is setting. So when you get eye level, you're seeing more of the setting that pet of yours is experiencing. So it's important to get down on the ground. 3, you want to get closer to a light source. For a lot of you, that means getting closer to windows. If it's daytime, if you don't have a lot of good light and it's like a rainy day, just get close to a window. If you don't have a window, get close to a bright light. Anything that you can get closer to is going to increase the quality of your images. All you Instagram and Snapchat fanatics, you already know this. That's how you get your good selfies. You got to get close to the window, and that will make for better images. All right, number 4, you want to get really close. And I mean close. Don't try and shoot them from like really far away. You can, obviously, if that works, because I mean, this is a creative thing that you're doing here. So if you want to get far away, go nuts. But I find that some of the best shots are when I get really close. This is a shot of Allie, well, Alley Cat, that's her name, but she's another one of our foster kittens. And for this one, I got extremely close, as you can tell. In that case, that really brings you into the shot by getting extremely close. These are things that help make interesting photos. different vantage points, getting really close to your subject, getting really far away from your subject too, can actually create interest. That is an important thing. And sometimes you're gonna have to go to them. They're not gonna always just come to you just because you have a treat or you have a toy. Sometimes you might have to get closer to them. If your pet doesn't feel like coming to you, don't keep like picking them up and dragging them over where you're at to try and get a good shot. If they're not coming to you and they're comfortable where they're at, you can get good shots when they're comfortable. That's when you get the best shots, when they're just hanging out, like that shot of Thumper where he's just literally just chilling on the ground. He wasn't even cleaning himself or anything. He was just posted up. And so I got really close to him. I mean, I army crawled across the carpet to get right up where he was and get that shot. So sometimes you have to get really close, and that can mean, you know, going over to wherever it is they are. And then lastly, one of the important things that you may or may not have noticed of all the photos that I've shown you, focus on the eyes. That's an important thing no matter what you're taking photos of. Well, obviously if you're taking photos of living beings that have open eyes, that's an important thing. Focus on the eyes. Whether you're taking a picture on your iPhone or with your DSLR, if you're wondering where you should focus, where to tap on the little screen to get your focus, tap on the face, and if possible, tap on the eyes, because the eyes are the connection of most images. As you can see, anytime I get a shot of any of our chickens, our cats, our little baby kittens, any of them, I try and get shots of them looking, because that's where you get that connection. When you're flipping through Instagram and you come across a shot that's flying by of someone or a pet just like staring at you, that's where you get that connection from. Focus on the eyes. That's the final tip I got for you, is just 5 quick tips, something you can watch on your lunch break hopefully. So when you get home, take that iPhone out and get some awesome shots. And if you have a DSLR, well then what are you waiting for? Get out there and go do it. Get some awesome shots. I've actually got a Instagram dedicated solely to pictures I've taken with my DSLR of my cats. And our foster kittens, they're on there too. So I really love taking pictures of my pets. It's like they're always my little subjects. Anytime that they're just trying to hang out and enjoy life, they don't get to, because I pull out the camera and I get awesome photos of them. So if you're out there taking awesome photos too, I want to see. So if you got any awesome shots of your pet, whether it's on your phone, DSLR, whatever, just send it to me. Give me a mention on Twitter, mention on Instagram, send it to me wherever you can find me. Doesn't matter. I want to take a look. I want to see who's taking this advice and running with it. I want to see what you guys are doing, because I know if you're watching these videos, it's because you're trying to get more creative and you're looking for ideas. So if this video helped you out at all, I would love to see what you get. On that same note, if you did like this video, give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. Subscribe if you haven't already, which I think last time I checked I have like 1.5 subscribers. So if you want to be subscriber number 2, subscribe now. That would be awesome. And always tap the little bell so you can get notified when I upload stuff. I promise I don't upload so much that you're gonna go crazy from the notifications. I try and upload at least once a week, but as you can tell by my landslide of excuses when I started this video, I don't always stick to that. So if you don't want to be annoyed by notifications, but you do still want some pretty interesting creative information, go ahead and subscribe, because I'm right here. What's up? Alright, that's all I got for you today. I hope this was helpful, and if it is, let me know, because that's what I feed off of. I love when I can actually help. I love knowing that there's someone out there actually listening. So, I am still working on the Mavic Air footage that I've got. I have so much. I want to do my my 3-month review of that. I'm working on it, but I've been flying that thing nonstop, so I have so much footage that I'm trying to go through and cut it into something epic for you to take a look at. But that is coming up. I've still got Ronin-S footage that I'm working on. I mean, I've got so much stuff that I need to finish, but I'm also running a wedding photography business, so I'm a little bit tied up. Sorry. Now, I'm gonna freak off, so I will see you all later. All right? Until next time.